Hi, I'm Timon,
and I'm
this is Lindsay, and we're two chicks having a baby. So we are
35 weeks.
5 weeks and 2 days, and we got some comments from our last video that we filmed at 30 weeks, which was really cool. We got some subscriptions and some subscribers, and we're really excited that we got some comments, and people had asked us to make a video. So we're gonna make 3 separate videos, but this first one's gonna be about
everything, really. I mean, it's been 5 weeks. You know, we want to talk a little bit about, they'd asked about the donor, how we chose the donor. We'll do a belly shot and talk a little bit about my symptoms.
We could talk about symptoms first.
Okay. Symptoms. I've been really emotional. Very, very moody and emotional. Very tired. I'm on my last week of work before I take off for a couple months.
For disability.
Yeah. And my hands have just been achy and the swelling has been bad, but that's pretty much it for symptoms. Sleep. I can't sleep anymore. I wake up every hour, go to the bathroom, or I have to churn, and it's hard to churn, and it's so uncomfortable. And sometimes she'll start moving and wake me up. She moves a lot, and she gets the hiccups like 3 times a day. And it's just...
Which I think is really cute, and she gets scared because when we have the hiccups, it hurts.
I just feel bad for her. It's so sad.
I think it's awesome. So yeah, so we're on our last leg here, and you know, it could be days, it could be weeks, and yeah, the baby dropped
a week ago.
So we were just reading online that if the baby dropped, that we have like 3 to 4 weeks before the baby could be born. So what's the date? The 23rd?
Yeah, the 23rd.
It's September 23rd, 2014, and our due date is October 27th, 2014. And so our doctor has to go back to Russia because she has to visit her dad from October 5th until the 12th. So she said that if we don't have the baby while she's gone, then we can induce on the 20th.
But she's coming early.
Which I do plan on doing. Hopefully she comes early, but you never know.
Yeah.
So basically, some people asked us some questions to talk about how we picked a donor. Right?
Yeah, let me just talk about when she dropped.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't know that she dropped, but I knew something happened.
We were at the beach.
Because we went to the store and we were walking up the stairs, and I thought my water broke, but I happened to have just peed myself. And then we went to the doctor the next day, and we were telling her about it, and that's when she told us that the baby dropped. So I guess she
measured the amniotic fluid, and there was enough fluid and everything was fine, so we just assumed that she wouldn't pee.
She dropped and made me pee.
Yeah, she dropped and made her pee.
Yeah, that wasn't very pleasant. Okay, go ahead about the...
So, I was going to talk, or we got a request to talk about the donor, how we decided to pick the donor. We went through the Northwest cyrobank, and so this is the deal. I know this sounds crazy, but it's just how we did this. So we went to a cyrobank in Los Angeles that wanted us to get a physical. And so I paid $600 for Lindsay to get a physical and blood work and everything drawn. And we had this piece of paper that we filled out, that we printed out, that we needed the doctor to fill out. And he didn't want to fill it out. And explained to me that a gynecologist was going to have to fill it out and not an MD after I paid $600 for a blood test. So, I mean, personally, I think that he was prejudiced and didn't want to sign it for us. So we were very, I was really upset about it, and I just wanted to move on and figure this out. And, you know, I didn't want to like make a big deal about it. I just wanted to move on. And so a friend of ours knew a doctor who had just gotten pregnant from the Northwest Cyrobank, and that we didn't have to have a physical to go to this bank, and that if we just filled out the forms, and then we could choose sperm from this bank. You pay the money, it gets delivered to your house. So we started looking online about, you know, ovulation and when was the right time to conceive, and did our research on that. And while we went to the Northwest Cyrobank and filled everything out, and then we were capable of ordering from this bank. So initially I wanted a Russian, if I could find an Ashkenazi, green-eyed donor that was like half me, and I really couldn't find what I was looking for. And so we decided that we wanted to be anonymous. We decided that we didn't know if we had the disease that comes in the woman or the man. I don't CVC.
I don't know what.
There's a disease in your sperm that can be transferred to the woman, and we didn't know if we had that, so we just decided to get one that didn't have that. And so Lindsay is Native American and Norwegian. And so if I couldn't find an Ashkenazi, which means you're just from this certain part of Europe, is, you know, because on the Russian side, I couldn't find someone like me. So we chose a Scandinavian donor that had green eyes, and she wanted them to be over 6 foot, and
I assumed we were going to have a boy because everyone in my family had boys. So I wanted a really tall donor because I wanted a tall boy. I had no idea we were going to end up with a girl.
Yeah, she's a girl. Her name's Kana. And so, okay. So the deal is that you ovulate.
Wait, we're going to do a whole video on the insemination process.
Oh.
I want to show them, like, the thing.
Oh, okay, we're going to do a whole video on the insemination process, because that was another question that we had gotten on our last video. So
that's going to take up a whole video.
Yeah. So basically we chose that cyrobank because we didn't have to have a physical. And there was about 100 guys on their site, and there was some specifications that she wanted. There was some specifications that I wanted, and it narrowed it down to 2. And then I gave Lindsay the last choice on who she felt that she wanted to use, and
where did I go?
I don't know.
Let me look, keep talking.
Okay. And so Lindsay's, the light just went off on the camera, so Lindsay's gonna look at the phone and see if we're still recording.
Yeah, we gotta close soon though.
So sorry if your hand's in the way.
I know.
Sorry if the lighting's different, but my light went off on my phone. I just got home from work. It's I'm like on
about to die.
14 hours right now, so.
Should we do a belly shot?
Yeah, quick? Sure. So Lindsay's gonna do a belly shot.
Let me try to get over here. Oops, and we were supposed to show the nursery, but. Okay.
Here, I'll do it.
35 weeks. It's very uncomfortable. It's getting very unpleasant and uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm out of breath all the time. I have to pee all the time. She keeps me up at night. That's it. I got one little stretch mark right there. Whatever. I'll call it my battle scar. Okay, I think that's it. You want to show them the nursery? And that's it.
So this is our nursery. That's our painting we painted. It took us 5 months. It's from Totoro, a Miyazaki. My Neighbor Totoro. It's a Japanese animation film that is Lindsay's favorite. And I don't know. That looks about it. You want to say bye?
Okay. Bye. We'll do another video soon. Within the next couple days.